Let's get started. All right. So today we are going to read the chapter number 5, that is of nothing but the SCPM. So ये chapter I am reading also for the very first time, and maybe you find the things that either you know, आपको या तो मेरे बरोबर आ रहा होगा या फिर मुझसे ज्यादा आ रहा होगा, some and how, because we are doing hereby the group study. All right. So in this one we are reading chapter number 5, and chapter number 5 deal karta hai with I have the book of SCPM as well. All right, so that depends on my mood whether I'm looking front or in the book, but our emphasis is on to read the same instead of anything else. So hereby we are reading chapter number 5, that is nothing but management of cost strategically. What we are reading hereby is that is management of cost strategically for emerging business model. कैसे हम मैनेज करेंगे कॉस्ट को स्ट्रैटेजिकली तरीके से, स्ट्रैटेजिकली तरीके से हम कैसे जो है कॉस्ट को मैनेज करने वाले हैं फॉर इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल्स के लिए, जो भी इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल्स है, तो कैसे हम कॉस्ट को मैनेज करने वाले हैं, कैसे हम कॉस्ट का मैनेजमेंट करेंगे स्ट्रैटेजिकली तरीके से फॉर इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल, जो भी बिजनेस मॉडल इमर्ज हो रहे हैं उन सब के लिए. ऑलराइट, देन कम्स द लर्निंग आउटकम. आफ्टर स्टडिंग दिस चैप्टर यू विल बी एबल टू, तो इस चैप्टर को पढ़ने के बाद हमें क्या होगा, after studying this chapter, you will be able to evaluate. You will be you and me. You people means your student will be able to evaluate. हम evaluate कर पाएंगे, analyze कर पाएंगे, evaluate कर पाएंगे, analyze कर पाएंगे कि कौन से ऐसे factors है that acting as a key driver, जो कि act कर रहे हैं, कैसे, जो कि act कर रहे हैं as a key driver of change in business environment. They also refer to change drivers, जिन्हें हम और भी क्या बोलते हैं, जिन्हें हम चेंज ड्राइवर्स भी बोलते हैं. तो आफ्टर स्टडिंग दिस चैप्टर को पढ़ने के बाद हम इवेल्युएट कर पाएंगे, एनालाइज कर पाएंगे कि कौन से ऐसे फैक्टर्स हैं, कि बेसिकली कौन से ऐसे फैक्टर्स हैं जो कि एक्ट कर रहे हैं एज अ की ड्राइवर ऑफ चेंज इन बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट, जिसे हम चेंज ड्राइवर्स भी कहते हैं. Understand and evaluate how the dynamic business environment is giving rise to new business model. हम अंडरस्टैंड कर पाएंगे, इवेल्युएट कर पाएंगे, हम अंडरस्टैंड कर पाएंगे, इवेल्युएट कर पाएंगे कि कैसे जो डायनेमिक बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट है that the same is giving rise to new business model, कैसे जो डायनेमिक बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट की वजह से that the same is giving rise हो रहा है, किस में राइज हो रहा है, राइज हो रहा है टू न्यू बिजनेस मॉडल में. तो हम अंडरस्टैंड कर पाएंगे, हम एवेल्युएट कर पाएंगे, हम अंडरस्टैंड कर पाएंगे, हम एवेल्युएट कर पाएंगे कि कैसे जो है डायनामिक बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट जो है दैट द सेम इज गिविंग राइज टू न्यू बिजनेस मॉडल को राइज मिल रहा है. हम अंडरस्टैंड कर पाएंगे, अप्रेज कर पाएंगे इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल्स को, हम अंडरस्टैंड कर पाएंगे, हम अप्रेज कर पाएंगे इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल जो कि रेलेवेंट है टू हाइपर डिस्ट्रप्टिव एनवायरनमेंट में, सस्टेनेबिलिटी में और इमर्जिंग मार्केट में. हम समझ पाएंगे, हम उसे अप्रेज करेंगे कि व्हाट आर द इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल्स, क्या है, व्हाट आर द इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल जो कि रेलेवेंट है टू द हाइपर डिस्ट्रप्टिव एनवायरनमेंट, सस्टेनेबिलिटी एंड द इमर्जिंग मार्केट्स के लिए. उसके बाद हम इवेल्युएट कर पाएंगे और अप्लाई करेंगे स्ट्रैटेजीज. देन आफ्टरवर्ड्स व्हाट वी विल डू इज वी विल इवेल्युएट, वी विल अप्लाई स्ट्रैटेजी. व्हाट वी विल डू इज हम इवेल्युएट करेंगे, हम अप्लाई करेंगे स्ट्रैटेजी, ड्राफ्टिंग एंड इम्प्लीमेंटेशन इन रिस्पॉन्स टू चेंज ड्राइवर्स दैट रिजल्ट इन इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल, जिसकी वजह से क्या होगा, दैट रिजल्ट्स इन इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल. ऑलराइट, उसके बाद चैप्टर ओवरव्यू. तो देन क्या आएगा हमारा चैप्टर ओवरव्यू, तो ये हम दिस वन which we need to read in the entire chapter. Now moving further, that is the chapter overview. चैप्टर ओवरव्यू में क्या है, मैनेजमेंट ऑफ कॉस्ट स्ट्रैटेजिकली फॉर एमर्जिंग. हमें क्या करना है, अल्टीमेटली अवर टारगेट इज टू, our whole emphasis is on that how you will manage this cost strategically so that you can manage the emerging business model. What are the emerging business model? कौन से हो सकते हैं? तो changing business environment जैसे कि digital technology है, then business ecosystem है, hyper competition, इतना ज़्यादा competition बढ़ रहा है, उसके बाद ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन एंड डिस्ट्रक्शन है, एडवांस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, लीन स्टार्टअप, एजाइल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, startup versus incubations and entrepreneurship, innovation hubs and incubators, supply chain partnerships. Are you getting my point? That what are the various things which have been discussed hereby is changing business environment. Changing business environment में क्या होगा? Digital technologies में क्या आएगा? Management of cost strategically for business, for emerging business model. हम क्या बोलते हैं कि कैसे आप मैनेजमेंट करोगे, कैसे आप मैनेजमेंट करोगे कॉस्ट का स्ट्रैटेजिकली फॉर इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल के लिए. चेंजिंग बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट में क्या आएगा? डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी की कौन सी डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज है? बिजनेस इकोसिस्टम, हाइपर कंपटीशन, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन एंड डिस्ट्रक्शन, एडवांस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, लीन स्टार्टअप, एजाइल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, स्टार्टअप वर्सेस इंक्यूबमेंट्स, इनोवेशन हब्स एंड इंक्यूबेटर, सप्लाई चेन पार्टनरशिप. उसके बाद हमारा इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल में क्या क्या है? इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल में है हमारा हाइपर डिसरप्टिव बिजनेस मॉडल, देन मॉडल्स रेलेवेंट टू सस्टेनेबिलिटी, जो भी मॉडल्स रेलेवेंट है सस्टेनेबिलिटी के लिए, देन मॉडल रेलेवेंट इन इमर्जिंग नेशनल मार्केट एंड स्ट्रेटेजिक रिस्पॉन्सेज टू न्यू बिजनेस मॉडल. व्हाट आर द स्ट्रेटेजिक रिस्पॉन्सेज टू न्यू बिजनेस मॉडल? तो हम क्या बोलते हैं? मैनेजमेंट ऑफ कॉस्ट स्ट्रेटेजिकली फॉर इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल्स. इसमें इमर्जिंग बिजनेस मॉडल्स में क्या आएगा? हाइपर डिस्ट्रप्टिव बिजनेस मॉडल, मॉडल रेलेवेंट टू सस्टेनेबिलिटी, मॉडल रेलेवेंट टू इमर्जिंग नेशनल मार्केट्स और चेंजिंग बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट में ये सारी चीजें. उसके बाद हम फर्दर पढ़ते हैं वो उसमें क्या बता रखा है? The business environment is by definition dynamic and ever changing. तो जो business environment है by definition that is what? वो डायनेमिक है, एवर चेंजिंग है. दिस चैप्टर विल फोकस ऑन द अंडरलाइंग एलिमेंट ड्राइविंग द चेंज. The chapter then highlights how a rapidly changing business environment is giving rise to new business models and how organizations are shaping for such emerging models. Chapter also discusses the various business models relevant to hyper-disruptive business environment, sustainability, and emerging markets. Towards the end, it suggests strategic responses to such emerging business models. Changing business environment. Now come here the point, that is what will be the changing business environment. Changing business environment क्या है? तो what is basically the changing business environment में क्या बातें की है? चेंजिंग बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट में क्या बोला जा रहा है? इन द फर्स्ट चैप्टर वी एक्नॉलेज, फर्स्ट चैप्टर में हमने ये एक्नॉलेज किया था the need for environmental analysis and crafting strategy to better address the opportunity and counter the threats that an organization faces. In the first chapter, we acknowledge the need of environmental analysis. हमने ये acknowledge किया था, we acknowledge the need for environmental analysis, कि क्या नीड है environmental analysis की in crafting strategy to better address the opportunities. कैसे आप बेटर तरीके से एड्रेस कर पाओगे अपॉर्चुनिटीज को, काउंटर कर पाओगे थ्रेट को जो कि एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फेस करता है, यूजिंग इट्स स्ट्रेंथ व्हाइल रिकवरिंग फ्रॉम इट्स वीकनेस इन ऑर्डर टू अटेन इट्स ऑब्जेक्टिव. बट बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट इज डायनेमिक. बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट कैसा होता है? बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट इज डायनेमिक. बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट कैसा है? डायनेमिक है, जो कि बदलता रहता है. वी ऑल पीपल नो दैट द बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट इज सो डायनेमिक. Hence, it becomes inevitable for business leader to assess the changes and respond to same timely in adherence to principle of survival of the fittest. They need to modify their operation in response to technological advances, stakeholder expectation, increased competition, and other pressures. Therefore, one may conclude changing business environment may force the business organization to be adapt to new business models. Prior to adopt the change, it is essential. उसके बाद हम क्या बोलते हैं? प्रायर टू अडॉप्ट द चेंज इट इज एसेंशियल फॉर बिजनेस लीडर्स इंक्लूडिंग मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड द चेंज एंड ड्राइवर्स thereof. This help in effective analysis of business environment. The change drivers include wide range of key elements including hyper competition, advancement in technology, especially in digital space, disruption due increasing focus on sustainability, stakeholder innovation, incubation of ideas, etc. The quantum and the force of change driver collectively determine the degree of environmental dynamism. Some of these change drivers are causes, whereas some others are effects. To illustrate, digital technology is a cause of driver while advanced manufacturing is effect of driver. हम क्या बोलते हैं कि digital technology is case of driver is a cause of driver. जो डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी है दैट द सेम आर द कॉज ऑफ द ड्राइवर, मतलब कि डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी की वजह से दीज आर द कॉज ऑफ द ड्राइवर while advanced manufacturing is effect of driver, और जो advanced manufacturing है that the same is a effect of driver. Ecosystem is a root cause. Ecosystem क्या है? That the same is root cause. But agile organization and lean startup are effects. But जो agile organization और lean startup से these are the effects. Let's go through the prominent change driver that revamped the business environment in the last decades or so. What change drivers of dynamic business environment? हम क्या बोलते हैं that what is the change driver of dynamic business environment? क्या है? Digital technologies, then business ecosystem. What are the change drivers of dynamic business environment? Change drivers of dynamic business environment क्या है? Digital technology, then business ecosystem, then hyper competition, then transformation and disruption, advanced manufacturing, lean startup, agile organization, startup versus incumbents, entrepreneurship, innovation hubs and incubators, supply chain partnership. So these are the change drivers of dynamic business environment में के ये change drivers है कितने हैं 11 दे रहे हैं हमें यहाँ कि कौन कौन से चेंज ड्राइवर्स है डायनेमिक बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट के चेंज ड्राइवर्स क्या है तो मतलब कि क्यों इतना वो हो रहा है डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी जो है वो कॉज है ड्राइवर का वाइल एडवांस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इज इफेक्ट ऑफ ड्राइवर हमें क्या बोला जा रहा है कि जो डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी है दैट इज द कॉज ऑफ ड्राइवर और एडवांस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग जो है वो उसका इफेक्ट एडवांस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग जो है दैट द सेम इज द इफेक्ट डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी जो है that the same is the cause of the driver. डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी हम क्या बोलते हैं डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी जो है दैट द सेम इज द कॉज ऑफ अ ड्राइवर एंड एडवांस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इज व्हाट डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी इज द कॉज ऑफ ड्राइवर और एडवांस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इज द इफेक्ट ऑफ ड्राइवर आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट दैट डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी हम क्या बोलते हैं डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी जो है दैट द सेम इज डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी जो है दैट द सेम इज डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी जो है दैट द सेम इज द कॉज ऑफ ड्राइवर और एडवांस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इज द इफेक्ट ऑफ ड्राइवर ecosystem is a root cause but agile organization and lean startup are effects. Let's go through the prominent change driver that revamped the business environment in last decade or two. So this is the change drivers of dynamic business environment is digital technology, business ecosystem, hyper competition, transformation and disruption, advanced manufacturing, lean startup, agile organization, startup versus incumbents, entrepreneurship, innovation hubs and incubators, supply chain partnership. उसके बाद change driver of dynamic business environment. Then comes the change driver of dynamic business environment. Digital technology हम क्या बोलते हैं Digital technology is what? Digital technology is what? Digital technology are electronic or automated tools. Digital technology क्या होती है? Digital technology हम क्या बोलते हैं? Digital technology are electronic or automated tools. Digital technology are electronic or automated tools. Digital technology जो होती है that the same are वो क्या हाँ चलेगी डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी जो है दीज आर दी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और ऑटोमेटेड टूल्स डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी जो है वो क्या है डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज क्या है? डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज आर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और ऑटोमेटेड टूल्स। डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी क्या है? डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज आर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक, ये क्या है? इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और ऑटोमेटेड टूल्स है, systems है, devices and resources है that generate, store और process data. Well-known examples include multimedia, smartphones or devices, cloud, Internet of Things, IoT, that is IoT, blockchain, etc. Network or Internet is underlying to all digital technology advancements. तो डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज जो होती है वो क्या होती है? डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी आर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और ऑटोमेटेड टूल्स। डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी जो है वो क्या होती है? डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी हम क्या बोलते हैं दैट व्हाट इज डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज? डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज किसे कहा जाता है? डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज आर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और ऑटोमेटेड टूल्स। डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज जो होती है दैट द सेम आर, दीज आर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और ऑटोमेटेड टूल्स है, सिस्टम्स है, डिवाइसेस एंड रिसोर्स है दैट जनरेट, जो कि जनरेट करता है, स्टोर करता है, प्रोसेस करता है डेटा को। वेल नोन एग्जांपल इंक्लूड मल्टीमीडिया, स्मार्टफोन्स और डिवाइसेस, द क्लाउड, द इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स, ब्लॉकचेन एक्सेट्रा। नेटवर्क और इंटरनेट इज द अंडरलाइंग बेसिस ऑफ ऑल डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी एडवांसमेंट। तो हमने क्या पढ़ा अंडर द डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज में? Digital technology are electronic or automated tools. These are what? These are the electronic और automated tools है, systems है, devices and resource है जो कि generate करता है, store करता है, process करता है data को, जो कि generate करता है, store करता है, process करता है data को। वेल नोन एग्जाम्पल जो है इसमें मल्टीमीडिया है, स्मार्टफोन है और डिवाइसेस है। वेल नोन एग्जाम्पल क्या होगा इसमें? मल्टीमीडिया होगा, स्मार्टफोन होगा, डिवाइसेस होगा, क्लाउड, इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स, blockchain, etc. Network or internet is underlying to all digital technology advancement. Network or internet जो है that the same is underlying to all the digital technology advancements. The last 2 decades have remained revolutionary from the perspective of rapidly transforming digital technology. To illustrate, we witnessed this Gizmo device such as mobile phone becoming smarter through technological advancement, which brings shopping, banking, marketing, and many more at your fingertip when connects with other technologies such as cloud-based app or internet. Further, AI-enabled frontier technology in the health sector are assisting in the saving of lives, the diagnosis of illness, and the extension of life expectancy. The last 2 decades have remained revolutionary from the perspective of rapidly transforming digital technology. जो last 2 decades have revolved, वो revolutionary prove हुए हैं from the perspective of rapidly transforming digital technology. We witness the Gizmo device such as mobile phones becoming smarter through technological advancement, which brings shopping, banking, marketing, and many more at your fingertip when connects with other technologies such as cloud-based apps or internet. Further, AI-enabled frontier technology in the health sector are assisting in the saving of lives, the diagnosis of illness, and the extension of life expectancy. What is United Nations observation on advancement of digital technologies? Digital technology have advanced more rapidly than any innovation in our history. डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी जो है that the same have advanced more rapidly to वो भी है than any innovation in our history, reaching around 50% of the developing world's population is only 2 decades and transforming societies. By enhancing connectivity, financial inclusion, access to trade and public services, technology can be great equalizer. 11 key technology for digital transformation are enumerated below with a brief insight that created buzz in last decade and expected to continue to dominate the upcoming one as well. What are the digital technologies? Digital technologies के अंदर क्या क्या आता है? तो आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट कि पहले हम पढ़ रहे थे व्हाट आर द चेंज ऑफ ड्राइवर्स, उसमें डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी और उसके अलावा अराउंड 10 और एडिशनल चीजें थी. अब हम डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी के फर्दर सब पार्ट्स पढ़ रहे हैं. Digital technology, IoT, Internet of Things, we have already done in EIS. Robotics भी we have मतलब पढ़ा है. Artificial intelligence we know, automation, cloud, autonomous vehicle, self-driving car we can say, 3D printing, digital twin, augmented reality, mobile internet and blockchain. उसके बाद Internet of Things. Internet of Things, continuous connectivity of smart devices and sensors is made possible by Internet of Things. हम क्या बोलते हैं? Continuous connectivity of smartphone and sensor is made possible by Internet of Continuous connectivity हो smartphone की and sensor is made possible by Internet of Things. The Internet of Things is giving manufacturers access to their product and processes like never before. These large-scale companies are utilizing industrial IoT technology to better understand their operation both globally and within their factories. Manufacturers are achieving more important Manufacturers are achieving more important digital transformation goals such as increased efficiency, flexibility to respond more quickly to market and customer demands, and innovation across their product and services with the help of Internet of Things, increase insights and analytics. So what will be the practical insight? IDC research suggests that by the end of 2019, 75% of large manufacturers updated their operation with Internet of Things and analytics-based situational awareness. तो इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग क्या है? कंटिन्यूस कनेक्टिविटी होगी आपकी स्मार्ट डिवाइसेस से, सेंसर्स इज मेड पॉसिबल बाय IoT. The Internet of Things is giving manufacturers access to their product and process like never before. These large-scale companies are utilizing industrial IoT technology to better understand their operation both globally and within factories. So this is also the inclusive reason that we मतलब पढ़ते पढ़ते सो ना जाए, so that we are here to study together in some other form, maybe on a in front of a camera, in front of a screen, so that it may be somehow efficient. Alright, now we are moving to the next topic, that is the robotics. रोबोटिक्स में क्या होता है? रोबोटिक्स सिग्निफाई करता है हमें क्या? रोबोटिक्स हमें सिग्निफाई करता है टेक्नोलॉजीज रोबोटिक्स हमें सिग्निफाई करता है टेक्नोलॉजी that are able to sense, input, apply rules on artificial intelligence and react physically. Robotics is now being used for more analytically based tasks that are supported by IoT sensors and artificial intelligence as well as for repetitive tasks. Robotics is an important component of digital transformation because it increases operational effectiveness and frees up ह्यूमन लेबर फॉर हाई लेवल टास्क. तो व्हाट इज रोबोटिक्स? रोबोटिक्स क्या है? रोबोटिक्स जो है वो सिग्निफाई करता है टेक्नोलॉजीज को. रोबोटिक्स जो है वो सिग्निफाई करता है टेक्नोलॉजीज को that are able to sense input. हम क्या बोलते हैं? that what is basically the robotics? रोबोटिक्स क्या होता है? रोबोटिक्स सिग्निफाई करता है टेक्नोलॉजीज को that are able to sense input, apply rules और artificial intelligence and react to physically. Robotics is now being used for more analytically based tasks that are supported by IoT sensors and artificial intelligence as well as for repetitive tasks. Robotics is an important component है digital transformation का because it increases operational effectiveness and free up human labor for higher level tasks. Robotics are found to be highly useful in sectors such as healthcare, agriculture, food preparation, military, defense, manufacturing. Robotics are used in a variety of manufacturing processes to help boost output and efficiency while cutting costs. तो robotics जो है these are ये signify करता है technologies को that are able to sense input, apply rules or artificial intelligence and react करता है physically. Robotics is now being used for more analytically based tasks that are supported by IoT sensors and artificial intelligence as well as for repetitive tasks. रोबोटिक्स इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट कंपोनेंट है डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन का क्योंकि ये इंक्रीज करता है ऑपरेशनल इफेक्टिवनेस एंड फ्री अप human level for the higher level tasks. Robotics are found to be highly useful in sectors such as healthcare, agriculture, food preparation, military, defense, manufacturing. Robotics are used in a variety of manufacturing processes to help boost output and efficiency while cutting costs. Similar to the healthcare sector, many robots in manufacturing work alongside humans to complete tedious, complex, or repetitive tasks under the direction and control of the worker. Precision and the capacity to the pre-program for tasks of different size and complexities are valued more highly with these machines than speed. The use of robotics technology is also getting safer. Robots can detect and avoid humans in the workplace thanks to cameras, sensors, and automatic shut-off features. What will be the practical insight? The New World Robotics Report shows an all-time high of 5,17,385. Currently, I am reading this green box. New industrial robot installed in 2021 in factories around the world. This represents a growth rate of 31% year on year and exceeds the pre-pandemic records of robot installation in 2018 by 22%. Today, the stock of operational robots around the globe hit a new record of about 3.5 million units. Asia remains the world's largest market for industrial robots. 74% of all newly deployed robots in 21 were installed in Asia. 70% installation for the region's largest adapter. China grew strongly by 51% with this unit shipped. Then what will be the artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence क्या है? AI deal करता है with technology that can react to data in a way that resembles human thought. Artificial intelligence is releasing previously unattainable analytics and insights, driven by the exponential growth in data and access to data as well as computer power and connectivity. New strategy for approaching and resolving मतलब हमें सामने हम पता नहीं कैसे कैसे स्टडी को आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे बट द थिंग इज मतलब इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स में भी वही सारी चीज़ें बता रहे हैं रोबोट्स में भी वही है तीनों में मतलब वही दिख रहा है अप्रोचिंग एंड रिजॉल्विंग इश्यूज आर कंसिक्वेंटली इमर्जिंग. For instance, generative design makes use of AI to quickly optimize design based on a list of system design specifications. It generates answers that would require hours and hours of engineering work. A McKinsey survey from 2021 found that 56% of companies have adopted AI in at least one function within the organization, which is an increase from 50% of the year prior. According to International Data Corporation, the spending on AI will reach $22 billion in 22 across Europe. The number is expected to surpass $50 billion by 2025. Machine learning is an application of AI. It is a process of using mathematical models of data to help a computer learn without direct instruction. This enables a computer system to continue learning and improving on its own based on experience. Automation. Automation in layman's sense deals करता है टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ that able to perform work at its own, which was traditionally performed by humans. Automation क्या है? Automation in layman's sense. What is automation? Automation जो है that's the same in a layman's sense. Again we are here. ऑटोमेशन अगर हम जनरल लैंग्वेज में बोले डील करता है टेक्नोलॉजी डेट एबल टू परफॉर्म वर्क एट इट्स ओन विच वाज ट्रेडिशनली परफॉर्म बाय ह्यूमंस. मतलब कि पहले जो ह्यूमन करता था उसे टेक्नोलॉजी के द्वारा रिप्लेसमेंट किया है. ऑटोमेशन इज द टर्म फॉर टेक्नोलॉजी एप्लीकेशन वेयर ह्यूमन इनपुट इज मिनिमाइज्ड. This include business process automation, IT automation, and more types of automation include basic automation takes simple, rudimentary tasks and automates them. Business process management and robotic process automation are type of basic automation. Then comes the process automation, ensure the consistency and transparency of business processes. Dedicated software and business apps are typically used to manage it. Process automation include workflow automation and process mining. Integration automation is where machine can mimic human task and repeat the action once human define the machine rules. Artificial intelligence automation is the most complex level of automation. With the addition of AI, machine can learn and make decisions based on previous situation encounter and analyze. Cloud allow computer infrastructure and software service to be delivered over a network. The cloud is an important component of most digital transformation initiative because it allows for greater flexibility and agility across an organization as well as faster scalability in many cases. Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud are a couple of prevailing examples. Pay-as-you-go use model is usually in application. Cloud computing is the act of using an interconnected network of internet-hosted remote servers to manage, store and process data. उसके बाद हमारा आता है the next part is the five ये यहाँ पे एक important point भी आएगा. The five key terms that describe cloud computing as XAA as, that is anything as a service, anything as a service, software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service and backend as a service. तो यहाँ पे हमारा आस पास सास XAA as इसको पता नहीं कैसे रीड करते हैं और BAA as that is the BaaS, that is the backend as a service. तो यहाँ पे हमारा 5 जो हमने 3 ये सारे 3 तो पढ़े थे, प्लेटफॉर्म एज अ सर्विस, सास, क्या था वो, दैट इज सॉफ्टवेयर एज अ सर्विस, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एज अ सर्विस, ये तो हमने इंटरमीडिएट लेवल पे भी पढ़े थे. बट यहाँ पे हमें 2 एडिशनल लिख रहे हैं, दैट इज एनीथिंग एज अ सर्विस एंड द बैकएंड एज अ सर्विस. ये यहाँ नए दिख रहे. बाकी प्लेटफॉर्म एज अ सर्विस ये हमने पहले भी देखा हुआ है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एज अ सर्विस और सॉफ्टवेयर एज अ सर्विस. My strategy from specific application to cloud efforts and opportunity 5 hours model published by Gartner in 2010, which define all the basic options to migrate a specific application to the cloud. Amazon Web Service adopted this model and extended it to 6-hour rehost, replatform. That is 6 hours rehost, then replatform, then refactor, re-architect, repurchase, retire, retain. These are what? These are the 6R. These are what? These are the 6R. That is rehost, replatform, refactor, re-architect, repurchase, retire, retain. So what are the 6Rs? We have the 6R. What are the 6Rs? These are rehost, replatform, refactor, re-architect, repurchase, retire and retain. These are the 6R. हम क्या बोलते हैं? These are the 6R. This will be what? This will be the 6R. This will be what? This will be the 6R. That is rehost, replatform, refactor, re-architect, repurchase, retire and retain. The complexity opportunity to optimize an effort of this 6 strategy vary cost and time. The graph below should help you to understand which strategy is the simplest and which one is the most difficult. Then comes the autonomous vehicle. Autonomous vehicle क्या है? It includes vehicles that can navigate and drive without a human operator. Tesla can be apt an example of this, but at end Tesla is the autonomous vehicle. Can be apt example of this, but as end use product, not a vehicle used for production or operation. For military operation, autonomous vehicles are highly popular. Then what is the 3D painting? 3D painting is the printing of 3D objects from a design file. Additive manufacturing, sometimes called 3D printing, is the process of building an object one thin layer at a time. Extrusion is also known as FDM for fused disposition modeling. This is what FDM is fused disposition modeling. Fuse filament fabrication is the most common 3D printing technique. Fuse FDM is the fuse disposition modeling or fuse filament fabrication. 3D printing can cost anywhere from $3 to thousands of dollars. These are 6R, rehost, replatform, refactor, re-architect, repurchase, retire and retain. These are 6R, rehost, replatform. These are what? These are the 6R. These are what? These are the 6R. Rehost, replatform, refactor, re-architect, repurchase, retire and retain. These are what? Amazon Web Services adopted this model and extended it to the 6R, rehost, replatform, refactor, re-architect, repurchase, retire and retain. These are the 6R. 6R is what? Rehost, replatform, refactor, re-architect, repurchase, retire, and retain. The complexity, opportunity to optimize and effort of this six strategy vary cost and time, and the graph below should you help you to understand which strategy is the simplest and which one is the most difficult. Then the autonomous vehicle, that is the Tesla car. Then 3D printing we have covered. Now we are reading according to McKinsey, the additive manufacturing market will grow $250 billion by 2025. Now digital twin. What will be the digital twin? What will be the digital twin? Digital twin as one of strategic technology play an important role in digital transformation. So what is the digital twin? Digital twin क्या होता है? As one of the strategic technology that play an important role in digital transformation. Digital twins are virtual representation of their physical counterparts. They can represent product, processes, or tasks and be used to comprehend and even predict their physical counterpart. With the increased adoption of IoT, augmented reality, and digital thread, digital twin become more powerful as well as impactful through the integration of product lifecycle and design engineering CAD data. There is a growing number of digital twin use cases across the value chain, including engineering, operation, maintenance, and service. What is augmented reality? Augmented reality क्या है? Augmented reality make it possible to connect the physical, digital and human worlds more seamlessly. हम क्या बोलते हैं? What is augmented reality? That is, what is augmented reality? हम क्या बोलते हैं that? What is augmented reality? Augmented reality make it possible to connect the physical, digital and human world more seamlessly. Augmented reality is a IoT for humans. When frontline workers wear Microsoft HoloLens, they can connect to their physical surrounding while also leveraging the cloud's data and analytic power. This allows them to complete a task with real-time information in a highly visual format. This is just one of many emerging augmented reality use cases in the industrial market. Improve worker productivity and quality, differentiated product and next-generation human-machine interfaces, knowledge transfer and training, and a new customer support and service are all the advantage of enterprise augmented reality. So these are what? These are the augmented reality. So what is the augmented reality? हम क्या बोल रहे हैं that what will be the augmented reality? Augmented reality क्या होगा? That is augmented reality make it possible. 1 second. I need to check this. That is about the battery. What is augmented reality? Augmented reality के augmented reality make it possible to connect the physical, digital and human worlds more seamlessly. Augmented reality make it possible to connect करती है physical, digital and human world को बहुत ज़्यादा more seamlessly. Augmented reality is IoT for humans. When frontline workers wear Microsoft HoloLens, they can connect to their physical surrounding while also leveraging the cloud's data and analytics power. This allows them to complete a task with real-time information in a highly visual format. This is just one of many emerging augmented reality use cases in the industrial market. improve worker productivity and quality, differentiated products and next generation human machine interfaces, knowledge transfer and training, and new customer support and service are all the advantage of enterprise augmented reality. So what is augmented reality? क्या है? Augmented reality make it possible to connect the physical. Augmented reality क्या करती है? That make it possible, वो connect करती है physical, digital, human world more seamlessly. Augmented reality is IoT है for humans के लिए. When frontline workers wear Microsoft HoloLens, they can connect to their physical surrounding while also leveraging the cloud's data and analytic power. This allows them to complete a task with real-time information in a highly visual format. This is just one of emerging augmented reality use cases in the industrial market. Improve worker productivity and quality, differentiated product and next generation human machine interfaces, knowledge transfer and training, and new customer support and service are all the advantages of enterprise augmented reality. Then comes the mobile internet. What will be the mobile internet? Mobile internet enables continuous connectivity of computer and smart devices. What is mobile internet? Mobile internet enable करता है continuous connectivity of computing and smart devices. तो what basically mobile internet क्या है? It enable continuous connectivity of computing and smart devices. Mobile has irreversibly altered the world we live in over the last 2 decades. Mobile influence pervades our daily lives from increased connectivity to powerful technology at our fingertips. Mobile technology presents numerous opportunities in manufacturing and industrial companies, particularly with the upcoming capability of 5G. It is no surprise that 81% of manufacturing CEO consider mobile to be strategically important. In many ways, mobile is a foundational technology that enable other game-changing technology. Shop floor workers, for example, are using smartphone to view machine data points in augmented reality. Field service technician can get interactive real-time guidance from expert at headquarters through AR to repair an industrial asset. Engineers are using their phone to review CAD design on the fly, and global sales team are creating quotes for custom product based on current pricing and delivery dates. As mobile technology improves with 5G, ripple effect will be felt throughout the manufacturing industry. Improved connectivity for robotics and automation in the factory as well as the faster real-time analytics from field operation will be available. Now comes the blockchain. What is blockchain basically? Blockchain technology is a system that records public transactions or blocks in a multiple records known as chain in a system linked by peer-to-peer connection. This system of storage is also known as an electronic or digital ledger. Each block on the chain contains several transactions. When a new transaction occurs on a blockchain, a record of that transaction is added to the ledger of each participant. So what happened? Blockchain is important as well according to me. तो ब्लॉकचेन क्या होता है? ब्लॉकचेन टेक्नोलॉजी एक ऐसा सिस्टम है जो कि रिकॉर्ड करता है पब्लिक के ट्रांजैक्शन को. ब्लॉकचेन टेक्नोलॉजी एक ऐसा सिस्टम है जो कि रिकॉर्ड करता है पब्लिक के ट्रांजैक्शन को और ब्लॉक्स को इन मल्टीपल रिकॉर्ड्स में, जिसे हम बोलते हैं चेन, इन अ सिस्टम लिंक्ड पीयर बाय पीयर, which is linked by peer-to-peer connection. This type of storage is known as an electronic or digital ledger. इसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? इस टाइप के जो स्टोरेज को हम बोलते हैं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और डिजिटल लेजर बोला जाता है. Each block on the chain contains several transactions, and when a new transaction occur on the blockchain, जितने भी ब्लॉक होते हैं चेन में that contain the several, बहुत सारे ट्रांजेक्शन होते हैं, and when a new transaction occur on the blockchain, और जब एक नया ट्रांजेक्शन occur होता है, the record of the transaction is added to the ledger of each participant. DTL is a decentralized database with many members. DTL क्या है? DTL जो है वो एक डिसेंट्रलाइज, यहाँ पे फुल फॉर्म भी दे रखी, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड लेजर टेक्नोलॉजी। DTL इज अ डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड लेजर टेक्नोलॉजी, मेरे से नहीं दे रखी। Is a decentralized database with many members. Every transaction in this ledger is verified and protected by the holder's digital signature. As a result, the digital ledger's data is extremely secure. Blockchain is a data storage method that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or defraud the data. A blockchain is a digital transaction log that is replicated and distributed across a network of computer systems. A blockchain is a type of distributed ledger technology in which transactions are recorded using a immutable cryptographic signature known as a hash. Then comes the concept insight, that is change in business model on account of technological advancement can be classified into following categories. A change in business model on account of technological advancement can be classified into the following categories. Automation is mere replacement of humans with technology without impacting organizational culture and business process. Installation of passbook updation kiosk in bank loans. Extension is using technology to perform extended new tasks or process that enhance the functional utility of product service. Mobile banking as an extension of internet banking. Transformation is a use of technology that not only revamps the product or service that an organization offers but also its process and culture. Installing ATM across the town and villages, withdrawal of cash, print of mini statement of transaction and balance inquiry, etc. can be made out of banking hours as well, digital clearing system, etc. Andari. Then comes the business ecosystem. This is just. Then comes the business ecosystem. Ecosystem is a metaphor from the field of ecology first used in 1930 in context of organism. Business strategy James Moore in 1993 compared companies operating in increasingly interconnected world of commerce to a community of organisms adapting and evolving to survive. He proposed that a company should be viewed as a member of business ecosystem with participants from multiple industries rather than as a single firm. A business ecosystem is a network of organizations such as supplier, distributor, customer, competitors, government agency, and so on that are involved in the delivery of specific product or service through both competition and cooperation. Therefore, business ecosystem is coexistence and co-evolution of organization as a result of their ongoing interactions. How does a changing business ecosystem impact the strategy towards competitive advantage? Networks are rapidly replacing traditional market. This shift necessitates new strategy wherein the basis of competitive advantage shift from what the organization does better than its competitor to how its partnership and alliance help all involved parties do better. Understanding business ecosystem is becoming increasingly important for keeping up with and staying ahead of a pace of change. Participants in business ecosystem collectively create more value than they could individually. Companies that do not embrace business ecosystem risk falling behind their competitor. Ecosystem strategy framework involves answering to 8 descriptive questions. Should we engage in a business ecosystem? How can we identify a viable ecosystem opportunity? Which role should we play in the ecosystem? How can we build our ecosystem? How can we win against competing ecosystem? How can we capture value in our ecosystem? How can we benefit as an ecosystem contributor and how can our ecosystem strategy evolve over time? Depending upon the purpose and modality of building ecosystem, it may be described in terms of innovation ecosystem. Together strive for innovation. Platform ecosystem, complementary product around single product or service, and service ecosystem, exchange of value among the parties involved. Pharma companies coming together even across border to share their resources and knowledge so that together they can develop, manufacture and distribute the vaccines and medicine that can prevent from cure COVID-19 as apt in case of innovative ecosystem wherein logistic and fund support largely from government agency and public bodies also involved in addition to pharmaceutical cooperation. Further, Covishield has been developed by the University of Oxford along with the British pharmaceutical major AstraZeneca Pune-based Serum Institute of India, the world's largest vaccine manufacturer in terms of numbers, partnered with the Oxford University to manufacture their COVID-19 in India. Serum Institute of India produced 5,000 doses of the vaccine per minute in their assembly lines. Funding is advanced for the order and logistic support assured by the Indian government. Do you know that how does the business ecosystem influence cost, value and performance? While answering the question, specify about how can we build our own ecosystem. Every organization every organization must focus on the secret sauce in the design of many successful business ecosystem. It's three mutually reinforcing flywheels that are data flywheel, learning effect from more and richer data that provide deeper and better insight. Growth flywheel, network effect from more user and partner by offering them improved value proposition. And finally, the cost flywheel, scale effects by spreading the fixed costs that result in lowering the unit cost, which in turn improve value proposition. Organization must understand their external environment in terms of business ecosystem in which various organizations collaborate and cooperate to create value while also seeking to capture value for themselves. More and richer data, deeper and better insight, more user, improved value proposition, more partners, spreading fixed cost, lowering unit cost. Three flywheels fuel business ecosystem success. Then comes the hyper competition. तो हमने वन बाय वन ऑलमोस्ट सब पढ़े हैं जैसे कि IoT, रोबोटिक्स, AI, देन ऑटोमेशन, क्लाउड, ऑटोनोमस व्हीकल, 3D प्रिंटिंग, डिजिटल ट्विन, ऑगमेंटिंग रियलिटी, मोबाइल इंटरनेट, ब्लॉकचेन, फिर उसके बाद हमारा हाइपर कंपटीशन वाला पार्ट आ गया. Hyper competition is a condition when the competition is so intense that it creates instability in the market. The bargaining power of buyers is also greater, stronger, bringing higher pressure to producer. Consumer can easily switch to competing products when unsatisfied with the product, that in turn drives them to want not only higher quality product but also cheaper one. Because of this condition, any competitive advantage an organization establishes cannot be sustained for a long time. Therefore, business must constantly change their strategy. The characteristics of hyper-competitive market are listed below. That is the high level of rivalry among the players. High level of rivalry among the players, strategic maneuvers occur at a quick, intense, and unexpected pace. Rapid technology and structural changes, adoption of flexible strategies is common because the competitive landscape is changing rapidly. Low entry barrier allowing new players to enter and challenge existing companies. The diminishing of geographic and industrial barrier due to globalization. Significant global alliances among competitors with deep pockets. Strong bargaining power of buyer with fragmented preference. The competitive advantage is temporary and the new strategic competitiveness would immediately upper destroy and replace the old ones. Do you know that how does hyper competition influence cost? value and performance and reflect in strategies. In a hyper competitive market, companies often aggressively challenge their competitors not to sustain competitive advantage but to sustain value creation. Organizations strive for a series of short term advantage relying upon market disruption. When such disruption matures, such organization will move to another disruption. Basically, they have to be too innovative. Apple iPhone is suitable example here. Apple keep on launching new edition of iPhone to stay ahead of rivals who undoubtedly deals in low price category but perfect substitute due to features or function. Response strategy for hyper competition. D-Avenue framework is an approach to directing an organization in high velocity or hyper competitive market. D-Avenue framework stakeholder satisfaction strategy, soothsaying, speed, surprise, signal, shifting the rules of a market, and simultaneous and sequential thrust. Was created by strategy expert Ricard Davini. The framework was designed to enable a business to remain competitive through a series of initiatives delivering temporary advantage. According to D. Avenue, this strategy is preferable to restructuring the business to maintain equilibrium. Transformation, then comes the transformation and disruptions. Generally, industry product and service as well as business model evolve gradually through continuous improvement as industry and organization pass through a life cycle, such as journey from the analog watches to digital, even now smart watches. TV picture tubes replaced with LCD panels and then advanced to LED lit LCD, even now to smart TV. However, innovation introduced may change the competitive landscape in a market, resulting in an industry transformation or disruption. Then comes that what is the transformation? Transformation occurs when an innovation shifts the basis of competition in the industry. It includes realignment of or a new investment in technology and business model to more effectively engage customer at every touch point in the customer experience life cycle. To illustrate, launch of UPI-like platform transform the scenario for small merchant payment customer experience improve multifold. There are four types of transformation. Transformation of business processes, business model domain like Amazon and online retailer expanded into a new market domain with the launch of Amazon Web Services and the cultural or organization transformation. Then comes the disruption. What is disruption? Occurs when an existing industry player faces a challenger that offers greater value to the customer in a way that existing firm cannot compete with directly. Ola and Uber, especially Uber, the taxi industry has been genuinely disrupted because Uber provided significantly greater value to their customer. Despite not even being in the same industry, their business model was fundamentally different, making it more difficult the average taxi company to replicate. Tesla can be the another example of manless vehicle. Such organizations which introduce the disruption refer to the disruptive organization. Disruptive organization lead to innovate in unexplored or unattractive segment of the market to generate value through sim, simpler, cheaper, convenient product or service. Hence, disruptive innovation refers to the process of transforming an expensive or highly sophisticated product offering or service into one that is simpler, more affordable and accessible to a broader population. Disruptive innovation is a bit different from sustaining innovation. Disruptive innovation is a bit different from sustaining innovation. All innovation are not disruptive. While disruptive innovation expands the market, sometimes displacing long-standing incumbents, sustaining innovation is incremental and target existing customers who used a previous iteration of their product or service. Smartphone companies are example of sustaining innovation because they routinely innovate and use new technology to improve their existing product in order to increase profitability. Clayton Preston identified two main types of disruptive innovation, that is low-end disruption, new market disruption. This chapter is long, I know, but करना तो पड़ेगा ही. Purely theoretical chapter ही है, so we can cover the same as well. कल आगे भी हम इससे cover तो कर लेंगे, but चलो इसको थोड़ा और पढ़ते हैं and then break the video into 2 parts because it is already 1 hour. 1 hour is so big. I know. एक काम करते हैं, we are stopping here only.